Exterior lakeside day. A photo fills the frame. The photo shows Arthur proposing to his partner Ethel by a lakeside. Trees surround the lake, secluding it from the outside world. The water is dirty and muggy. A perfect mix of disgusting and beautiful. The photo is a bright sunny day of joy and bliss. The photo is lowered, revealing the same place, but this time a cold, damp and grey overcast. We see Arthur. He has a big bag on his back with a camping chair attached. He's holding a fishing rod in one hand and the photo in the other. Arthur is now visibly older than from the photo, withered, stressed, depressed. He's wearing fishing overalls and long yellow Wellington boots. He's unkempt, messy. We see the stubble from his lack of shaving, and his hair, it's greasy, greyer, thinner. Arthur flips over the photo, showing a note on the back. It's clearly wrote by two people. It reads, "You are my everything," in Arthur's handwriting, and "Everything else is nothing," written by Ethel. Arthur sighs. He approaches the lake, places the chair down, and sits on it. He casts his line out, begins to slowly reel it in. We hear the noise of the line reeling back slowly, eerily, until Arthur tries to pull the line, but it won't budge. He tries releasing the line and pulling it in, still nothing. He stands, leaving the photo on the chair, his rod in its stand, and walks forward into the lake. Arthur stands in the water up to waist height, continuing to attempt to set it free. Arthur sees the line caught on the corpse's hand, decrepit and old, pushing out of the ground like a man's buried beneath the surface of the water. Arthur stumbles back. We hear the low hum of a woman from afar. That's when she emerges, partially out of the water. Siren Ethel, with silver hair and seaweed over her flowing outfit that's washed around the water, like flower petals opening up for the season, looking nearly identical to how she looked when they proposed so many years ago. Siren Ethel's hum continues, not from herself physically, but as a projection into Arthur's mind. It's equally as beautiful as it is a warning. The hum brings memories of Ethel and Arthur's relationship flooding back into his mind. Arthur flinches, almost stumbles after hearing her voice. We hear laughter of the pair from separate days together. The laughter of the pair play fighting, the sighs of relief from when they would hold each other at times of hardship, etc. Arthur smiles at the memories. The siren disappears, gone like breath on a mirror. Arthur steadies himself, pulling himself out of the illusion of memories. Arthur turns his back. He tries to pull further on his line and it still won't budge. He tugs and tugs before freeing the line. He reels it in closer and steps towards the bank. The memories return, louder, crowding each other like an inaudible sea of tragedy, joy, and everything in between. The siren reappears, this time closer to Arthur, her hum of memories louder again. She is behind him, looking at him. His eyes are still on the bank. He stops. "You were my everything." Arthur stands in anticipation. The siren falls silent. Then the sound returns, memories flood in. This time they are dark, twisted, the trauma of the relationship push into the forefront of his mind. Arthur winces, frozen in fear. Arthur drops the line. Arthur turns towards the siren, a single tear rolls down his face. He steps towards the siren, his head down, not fully looking at her. "I am your everything." She reaches out her hand to Arthur. Arthur lifts his hand towards her, slowly, intense, and everything else is nothing. He nearly grabs her hand. As his fingers touch her palm, he looks at her, hoping to reconnect with his love. He sees her. She's changed. Now monstrous, her hair not silver, but instead grey. Her body scarred and her eyes fully black, water pouring out her mouth like a fountain. Coral pieces growing out her like a fungus over her body. Gills from the neck, gross. Each memory we have heard is played at once. Arthur flinches and tries to pull his arm away, but she grabs his wrist and pulls him into the water. We see his hand now under the water in a near place the old hand was. Another warning to others who may be tempted. We cut to a wide of the lake, identical to the photo, but instead of them proposing, we see the chair of Arthur's, the photo resting on top of it, and the fishing rod leaning. The line still in the lake, we linger as the credits roll over this image. As they finish, we hear a whistle of wind as the photo is pulled away, with the wind leaving just the chair and the rod.